Hello students, welcome once again to my channel. Now in this section we are given an MIT question. It says that the series is equal to the sum from the upper level, lower level n, upper level infinity 1 over n into bracket n plus 1, and we are to find the sum of the series, right? So now let's look at what we are going to do. Now in solving this, we are just going to use the partial fraction decomposition in doing this, right? And then from partial fraction, if you have 1 over, remember it is n into bracket n plus 1, we are using the first property, which is a here takes the first part of the n, and then we have the second part of the n, b, taken by n plus 1 in this case, right? How do we solve this? So in solving this, we take our n plus 1 here equal to what do we get from here? So what will be our LCM? That will be n plus 1 here. So this goes into that. I'm left with this component, so I have a into bracket n plus 1 plus b, this and that cancel out. I have just n into bracket n in this case, right? So from here I pick 1 here equal to a into bracket n plus 1 plus b into bracket n. So how do we find a and b? So remember that from here, if I make n being equal to 0, I can find a. So I assume that if n is equal to 0, if n equal to 0, it means that 1 equals to a into bracket 0 plus 1 is just 1, but this is 0, so this component goes away and I have just a equals to 1, right? Now in that same sense, if how do we get rid of this to get b? So, or we can say that if n is equal to 1, if n equals to 1, then I have 1 equals to a. 1 plus 1 will just give us 2, then plus n here is 1, so I have just b. So I have 1, then I send this to this side. Remember, it's 2a equals to b, right? So b here will be equal to 1 minus 2. A is just 1, so I put that one in there, and now b is equal to 1 minus 2, which is equal to negative 1. So a equals to 1, b equals to what? Negative 1. A equals to 1 and b equals to negative 1. How do I write my series, right? So if that is the case, remember we said 1 over n into bracket n plus 1. We are writing the whole thing from here. So a is just what? 1, which is 1 over n, and then b is just b gave us negative 1, so I have negative 1 here over n plus 1 in here. So how do we write our the sum of the series? So the sum of the series, which is s here, is equal to will be equal to our first series is going to be, if a is 1, remember n is also 1, so I have just 1 here minus, that is if the first term n is 1. If n is 1, I have 1 over 1 plus 1 is just going to give us 2, then it continues in that order. Our second series will be if n equals to 2. If n equals to 2, I have 1 over 2 here minus 1, this 2, so that will be over 3. Then I'll continue writing the series when n equals to 3. When n equals to 3, I have 1 over 3 here, then minus 1 over 4. So you realize that it will continue until it gets to what? 1. The series reaches 1. So this is just going to be the value for the sum of the series. Thank you very much for joining me in this session, and I'll see you guys in the next section.